Hi, Lane Shipley here with Cozy Cabin Marketing. Just today we're going to talk about getting your online payday system set up. You've already completed step one. You've already completed step two. If you haven't completed step two, I'd highly recommend that. You're going to leave a lot of money on the table. I mean, if you're getting $20 versus $100 a person, it's huge, and it's how you make, you know, it's how you make $300 to $500 versus $100 in a day. Um, so it's up to you, but I would definitely finish the big cache and just get a little organized and go for it. But today is step three. We're going to go to that, and we are going to click on getting your system set up. Okay. And here's a simple form you got to fill out. You got to choose a username. Mine is this. You can choose whatever you want to. I mean, make it something catchy, or just get paid with Lane or free cash with Lane or whatever. Okay, and it'll tell you if it's already taken. You'll have to choose a different one. Kind of mess around with that a little bit. Then all this other information you need to fill in. It won't show up on your website. Only whatever you can always edit what's going to show up on your website, but so for the most part it's your name and phone number, and you can even edit that if you want to at a later date. What you need here is your ZNZ1 ID and your ZNZ Big Cache ID. Let me open this up so you can see it in a full page here. Put your information in there, but these are the important things. So let's look at this one. I'm going to put my ZNZ Big Cache ID in there. Okay, this is right when you log into ZNZ Big Cache, this is the front page. You'd scroll down here, and right here it says your referral link is, and this is the link to promote if you're just going to send people directly to ZNZ Big Cache without the online payday system. I don't recommend that. It doesn't educate them on anything until, but what you need is the last number here on the end. You don't need all this other stuff. You don't need any of that. All you need is 70795, which is mine. Yours will be different. So whatever number's on the end of that is the one you need. Okay, so you're going to come here and you need 70795 in that box. Nothing else. You don't need any other characters, no number thing, nothing. 70795. Then you're going to go back to ZNZ1 and log in, and it's going to look exactly like this. The two programs look exactly alike. You're going to scroll down here. It's going to say your link to promote is right here. And then there's going to be a number on the end. It's going to be your number. All you need is the number for your ZNZ1 account. And you're going to come in here and put your number in there. Like this one's mine. Yours will be different. All you need is the number. You don't need the whole link. Okay. This I wouldn't even worry about. It's a paid program. It's step 4 on this page. Here it is. That's a paid program. You're welcome to join it. In my opinion, I wouldn't join anything paid until you're earning something for free, like we said you were. So, I would go with this. I wouldn't worry about that. You will have the opportunity to come back and sign up later if you wanted to. Just my opinion. Okay, then you need to go to the yes. Make sure you click with the terms here. Read that there. And then you're going to create an account. Now, I'm not going to create a second account because I've already got an account. And I'll show you exactly what my account looks like. But when you hit that create account button, it's going to bring up this, and this is what yours will look like. It'll look exactly like mine, but it'll have your username up in here, and it'll have your username on the end of these links. This link right here is your capture page URL. That is what you're going to put in every ad that you put out. Why? Because that's what captures the leads into this system, right? So people are going to put in their name and email right here.
Hey there, this is Chuck Marshall, and if you've ever wondered if there's really a true, honest, legitimate way you can earn it in...
Wow, that's way loud. Okay. Okay, so anyways, that is your online payday system capture page, and that's the one you're going to use to capture leads, because the leads come into this system you're looking at now, and there's a follow-up deal, so they'll get 6 follow-up messages, and then you'll be able to email them on a regular basis. This right here is your presentation page. That's the one. This is important. This is the actual presentation, right? Okay, and this step 1 and steps 2, instead of going to my site, that's going to go to your site whenever they click on that. Once they watch the presentation, they're going to click on step 1, and it'll go to your ZNZ1 site and your ZNZ Big Cache site. Okay, so That's what that is. That's the presentation page. One important thing. First thing you got to do when you get in here, copy this link. Okay? Copy it, copy it. Okay? Then you got to go over here to the right here, autoresponder message sequence. Go here, log in. This is the sequence. Press go. Okay? Now there's 6 messages in here. You don't need to mess with anything in the messages. These tags and everything are supposed to be in there because it puts the person's name and all that kind of stuff in there. What you need to do is scroll down in each one of these messages and replace this link with your link, with your presentation page link, the one I just showed you. Okay? And you go in here, and there's usually 3 or 4 places in each message that you need to replace that link to yours. And then you replace your information, whatever you feel comfortable putting in there, put it in this box. Okay? If it's just your name, that's fine, or whatever, your phone number, that's fine. But update all the information in these 6 messages. Every one, there's a link there you need to change, and another link here you need to change, and then your name here. Every one of these 6 messages you need to go in and make sure the links and the information is going to your stuff. Then after that's done, you can do that all 6 at once, just change that information, then scroll down to the very bottom of the page. You have to make sure that you click this update message sequence. That will permanently put your links and your name in the messages. Okay, make sure you click that. When you're done with that, come back here, go to the return to the main menu, and now anytime you advertise this page right here, and anytime anybody puts their name and phone number in or email, then they're going to be redirected to your presentation page. They're going to be placed in an autoresponder messages sequence. They'll get 6 follow-up messages to return to this page right here. That's the one you're going to put in the messages of your own. Okay, that's how the system works. That's the funnel from capture to presentation. Okay, and then they're going to get follow-up messages. Okay, that's how it works. There's other stuff in here to look at. You can change and edit your information like I talked about. This one here is important. You can manually send messages to your list. I do this every day. You can come in here and do a short message. Those messages aren't preloaded. You would have to type those in. It's just because I've typed them in before. They're kind of stuck in the system. But you can type in any message you want to. If it's a Saturday morning, you could say, how to earn 20 bucks on a Saturday morning type of thing, and then put your link and then send it out just like an email, and it will go out to everybody that's in your system. Make sure you include the remove link in there so you don't get spam complaints. But this is a nice tool because everybody that comes into your system, you can email them on a daily basis like I do. They'll get the 6 follow-up messages, but then they'll continue to get daily follow-ups just by you manually sending a message to them, right? Okay, so I mean, look, I've got 45 people in the last 24 hours, 274 in the last 7 days. Lots of people coming in. This program works. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you was the marketing. This brings up some marketing avenues. This is the old training site. I'll be sending you a link to the new training site. Don't get confused when you go here. There's a lot of good information about advertising, but it's not they've moved on to a different system, the free cash machine, and quite honestly, it just doesn't convert at the same as the online payday system does. Nothing does that I've found out there. So you can go there for good information, but that's not the training site. I'll send you another link. These other things are paid advertising. You can look at them, but I wouldn't worry about those until you're earning some money. And then there's some additional business opportunities and stuff like that. Okay, that's how you set up your account. Now your account is set up, so we're going to go place some ads, and we're going to take this link right here, and we're going to be placing ads. Period. End of story. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.